Warm showers allows you to travel without leaving your home, because when you host bicycle tours, you're going to meet people from all parts of the world, travelers with incredible stories. And by spending time with them, you can really learn a lot about other cultures, other places. I always loved traveling since I was very young. And through the years, I had the opportunity to experience many different styles of traveling. But in the end, when I started bike touring and I was already in my 40s, it became my favorite style of traveling. And that is for multiple reasons. First of all, it is environment friendly, which is something that became quite relevant to me. And I believe should be relevant to anyone. It is also good for your health. It keeps you fit and it keeps you moving. And in a similar way, I think it is also good for your mind because it's something that forces you to spend a lot of time on your own in quiet places, and then you need to be very focused in the present moment, on the here and now, to see what's around you. And so you get away from all the typical distractions that we have in our daily lives. And in the end, in that way, you get a clearer state of mind. Some people say it's even like a sort of meditation. And definitely, I can tell from experience that it helps you to have a clearer mind. And so eventually, when you travel with a clearer mind, you get a more enjoyable experience when you see places and you meet new people. Yeah, I have built some long-lasting relationship with some of the people that I met through warm showers. Not all of them, of course, but indeed, I'm still in touch, mainly through social media, with people from different parts of the world that I met during the tours, and that is something that I really enjoy. For example, the latest guest that I had about a month ago, a guy visited me. I hosted him, and he's been traveling all around Europe. And since then, I'm a follower of his on social media, and I can see all the beautiful places that he's visiting. Well, I think there are many benefits associated to warm showers. First of all, you need to consider that the warm showers experience is twofold, because there is hosting and there is touring. So obviously, when you tour, you have the opportunity to meet locals who can share a lot about the places you visit. So you can easily learn more and enjoy more of the places that you get to visit. And it's also very important to consider when you tour, uh, you spend a lot of hours on your own, on your bicycle, without talking to anyone. And it's really good to have someone that you can engage in some conversation in the evening. And it's not so easy to find sometimes when you're cycling and touring on your own and you go to a place where you've never been. Uh, Whereas warm showers lets you find some really good company for your evenings on tour. And that's just the touring part. Now, consider also the hosting side. Also, in this area, there are many benefits, because in a way, warm showers allows you to travel without leaving your home, because when you host bicycle tours, you're going to meet people from all parts of the world, travelers with incredible stories. And by spending time with them, you can really learn a lot about other cultures, other places. So that's why I said it's a little bit like traveling without leaving your home. And that is really a fantastic experience. Well, if you're considering joining warm showers but are still not sure, my advice is go for it. You won't regret. But seriously, if you are concerned maybe about security because you're not feeling completely secure with hosting a stranger at home, uh, of course, keep in mind nothing in life is completely free of risk. Anything you do, there is some risk in it. But consider this: someone that you meet on warm showers coming from a different country with having a different age, this person might be closer to you than your neighbor next door, who maybe, maybe you think you have something in common because you speak the same language, but maybe this person has different views, different hobbies, and it might not be so obvious to connect. On the contrary, with warm showers, you are sure everyone is in the community is really passionate about bicycle touring, and that is really an easy way to connect and have a really easy relationship with a stranger. Also, if you are concerned about security, keep in mind that it is very unlikely that someone travels for days on a bicycle just to come to your home and do something nasty. So just my advice is just be open with your guests, and my advice is be clear upfront on about what you can offer, what you cannot offer. There is no obligation, and nobody is going to judge you for that. And in that way, I can tell you from my experience, it will be perfectly fine, and you will have a good experience as a host.